Coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, and Cleveland Browns Stadium. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's the free agent signee from Indy. It's Zach Moss. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Back to throw. Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. Down the left sideline. They're gonna have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 68 yards. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Throwing is Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Watson. It's out wide. They're trying the tight end screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. They bring Judy in motion. He's across midfield. He is all the way inside the 15. But hold everything. There is a marker down. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. That's a short pickup to about the 47. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A gain there of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On the toss, they give it to Moss. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. He's got his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
So after one, 14-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Watson going to give it to Chubb. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Watson. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Cleveland. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's Chubb. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with the option here to the short side. And he will dive into the end zone. Nick Chubb, touchdown Browns. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Burrow working in the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try to set up the screen with Moss. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
There's a reason certain guys might just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
It's a first down run with Elliott. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Second and 7. They'll run it out of the gun with Moss. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. From out of the gun here on third down. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Moss. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. Burrow here on second down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Watson taking off on the designed run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On second down, here's Watson. He'll run again. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Watson. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That one on target to Moore. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Kevin Stefanski going to turn to his field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in the 2nd half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with 1st and goal.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on a play, but what a return it was inside the 10-yard line. That was sensational.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns are able to cut it to 4, 17-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Play action now. It's Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation. And look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Moss. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Another try with Moss. And he's going to be taken down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Burrow now. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Watson. That's taken in by Chubb. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a Browns 1st down. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They snap it to Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They go play action for Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick throw, taken in.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Second down, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And now it's fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. And he's got this one complete. It's Cooper working across the field. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Left side, he's got the Joku. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Watson now on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A second down throw for Jameis. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And he'll be taken down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Winston. That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for two, you just got to catch the ball.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Burrow on the bootleg. Open man is the tight end, Sample. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And that'll do it